First off, give a lot of credit to Nebraska. Obviously, a very good environment here in the world of college football, and the one that they played very, very well in the second half. Thought our guys came out, embraced the challenge, did a lot of really good things. Came in at halftime, made some adjustments, did some things offense, defense, and also on the special teams that felt good about. And then obviously it was a tale of two halves. You could feel that momentum switch in the second half, and something our guys never really were able to get back under grasp. I thought their offense did a nice job of coming out. They converted a couple play action passes, but the killer was that long pass down the sidelines, and then they tacked on 15 for a helmet hit supposedly, and just weren't able to get ourselves in positive situations in the second half on defense. I thought our offense, at times in the second half just really never seemed to get in rhythm. Not one thing here, one thing there. We didn't really establish anything inside running the football, and obviously weren't able to hit some of those passing opportunities. So the reason we went with Danny there at the end, just 2-minute situation. Even going back, to fall camp, Danny's probably handled that the best of any of the quarterbacks in that situation. Again, did it again this Wednesday. We go 2-minute on Wednesday, and he really did a nice job. So that's the decision that we put him in there at the end of the game. So with that, open it up for questions. Yeah, I think he got hit a couple times here today, and the series that he really got whacked in, he actually composed himself, got himself ready to go back in there, and then I think the feeling on the sideline wasn't quite there to go back in there.
What did you think of him in the first half?
Well, a lot of good things. He's a guy that he'll take the plays that are there. He's smart. He's smart before the snap. He understands the concepts. Obviously this is a very daunting task coming into here. It was a great environment. I thought he handled it, didn't flinch at all. Even come back after some of those hits, he really felt good about where he's at.
Are your short yardage situations still a part of it?
Yeah, got to be able to convert on those 3rd and 1s. That was obviously at the end of the game, the 4th and 1. And it's it's 11 guys trying to execute. It's not just one guy or some breakdowns throughout, and it's something that we got to make sure we emphasize during practice this week.
You did some different things with an unbalanced line and using Bird as a
tight end. Yeah. We'd actually been working that last probably 3 or 4 weeks. Put an extra lineman in the game, and just felt that I know we opened up the game with it. Just wanted to see their adjustments, and there were some inside powers that were hitting for us pretty good, and that was one aspect that I thought was pretty good.
What did they do to take that? What did they do to take that inside run away after it was working?
Well, they get a big push, but also they were pretty heavy inside. I think they're playing heavy techniques out of their D tackles and their D ends, which was making it pretty congested in there. And we went with some zone plays as well as some isolation plays. Both of them didn't reap much rewards there in the second half.
Coach, how important was it those turnovers began the game? That hot start. And this defense in the first couple games really didn't generate the turnovers.
Yeah. I thought the guys just stayed with it. Again, during practice, it wasn't like we were not doing something or we weren't emphasizing. The guys really the last 3 weeks probably had emphasized as much as any time during my coaching career. And obviously to see it come through today, but you want to be able to capitalize on those in the 4th quarter as well.
The 3-point game, Bret, how big was a kicking game?
Yeah, obviously in retrospect, very, very big, but they all are. We know every play matters. The kicking game has been, a little bit up and down. Both of them at times show really, really good things. It's made it difficult to, decide where to go and what to go with. You'd really like one guy to kind of just stand up and take control, and hasn't been able to happen for us at this point.
After Gilbert forced the fumble and you guys scored the touchdown, how much was it breakdowns by your defense or adjustment by their offense?
Well, I think twofold. First off, they did a nice job. We came up with a plan that we were going to try to keep him inside. There was 2 huge quarterback draw plays where they split our defensive end and tackle, and those both were big gains. That gave them a little bit of momentum, and then they hit again that big hit on the sideline and an attack on the 15 after it. I think they scored on the very next play. Just wasn't great on our tackling a couple times.
Greg, you said you need all your quarterbacks. Is this an example of that?
Well, it was really been on Wednesdays. Like I said, when we do 2-minute, it's been impressive for me to even go into the first game that Joel started in discussions with Matt. If we got ourselves into a true 2-minute situation, that Danny was going to be the guy. And again, started out tonight. I thought he did some really nice things. Got a couple nice completions, a couple nice first downs, and that obviously came up short on the 4th down spot, and then the 4th down play was obviously not executed.
Your
Well, you know, obviously every game in this conference matters, whether it's divisional or non-divisional. They all come into play, and you know, they did show me today that they have the ability to come into a hostile environment and play very, very well. But for us to get as far as we want to get, you have to be able to play 4-quarter games. You can't play 3 quarters and 3.5 quarters. It's a 4-quarter game, and obviously they all matter.